Police continue their search for a missing Columbia Heights teenager who disappeared earlier this month. Officials and his mother believe the 16-year-old was taken against his will, and they are asking for the public's help in their search for Jordan Collins Jr., who goes by the nickname Manny. Fox 9's Karen Scullin joins us now. And Karen, you were reporting on this story yesterday. Bring us up to speed on this case. Any new updates today?
Well, I did speak with police earlier today, and what they said is they are continuing to canvass the area where he was last seen and any kind of areas of interest in an effort to maybe have some future searches, possibly with public assistance, but nothing clear on that point. We were at the apartment building where Manny was staying with his father. That's in Columbia Heights on University Avenue Northeast. And while we were there, we did see two or a few members of the sheriff's office walking out with what appear to be evidence bags. Obviously, we don't know what was in those bags, but they obviously are still there talking to the father, who reportedly, according to family, has not been cooperative with this investigation. So there's still a lot of moving parts, and I know that law enforcement obviously still very involved, not only on the local level with police and the sheriff's office, but the FBI, BCA also involved. So they're continuing to search for Manny. He's been missing since May the 8th. No one has heard from him since. Not even, and his phone appears to have been turned off except for 3 minutes on May 11th, but nothing since then. He is not a runaway. No one suspects that. Law enforcement, along with family, just worry he is, in fact, being held against his will. But his family not thinking that anything, no harm, physical harm has come to him or any violence at this point. We heard from his mother yesterday, who was obviously very distraught. I did speak with her a little bit today. She's frustrated, with the father of the boy who is not being forthcoming. But also today, I did speak then with the boy's uncle. This is Mike Wilson. And Mike Wilson is the brother to the father. They've been estranged for about 5 years. He did, however, touch base with the father saying, if you know anything about Manny's whereabouts, you need to come forward. The father reportedly saying to him that he needs a lawyer. But he has not been named a suspect. He has not been named a person of interest. However, yesterday law enforcement did in fact say they do have a person of interest. They just would not confirm it was in fact the father, but he is the person that Manny was last seen with.
Yeah, and I think yesterday, Karen, I think you actually asked police, I think I heard your voice in the press conference, asked, are you guys talking about the father possibly being the person of interest? And they said that they couldn't say because of, the possibility of the integrity, I think they used those words, of the investigation. Didn't the mother also say there was some sort of disagreement or something when it came to religion? What was that about?
Yeah, that's right. Manny is very close to his Uncle Mike, the man I just mentioned, and they shared a lot. And although Manny said, they seemed to get along well, Manny and his father, one area of disagreement was on religion. It's unclear if that has anything to do with Manny's disappearance. Obviously, all angles. I was told, all people are being interviewed and, asked, hey, do you know where Manny is? Do you know anything about his disappearance? So it is across the board an open investigation in every way. But yeah, Manny and his father did kind of clash on this religious issue.
All right, well, police, of course, still trying to piece together the information, of course, with them being at the home today. Hopefully they find some answers soon, Karen. Thank you.
Everybody is...